Welcome back. I hope you have completed your task and created that third layer for background objects. Now, I have three sets. The first layer is the one which is closest to player and is bigger in height. The second layer is smaller than the first layer objects in height, and the third layer objects are smaller than the second layer objects. Now all the three layers move at same speed. The basis for parallaxing is that these layers have to move at different speeds than the one before it. Now we have set the speed in object movement script. Let's create a new script for managing speed. Inside the scripts folder, create a new C# script. Call it as speed manager. We will use this script to manage the speed, and all the objects in the game derive the value of speed from this script. I will add a new static variable of float type and I will call it as speed. Let's set the initial speed to be at 4. This will be the starting speed for our game. We will use a coroutine to increase the speed of our game. This method will increase the speed after every 2 seconds. Or let us add a new variable which we can adjust in inspector. And use this as a delay. Then we increase the speed by 0.25. For now, we will call the method every time we increase the speed. In future, we will add a check to see if our game has got over or not, and then we call the increase speed method. Now go to the object movement script. Inside the update method, we are currently using a local speed variable that we have set in the inspector to move the object. Now let us add a new variable, call it as final speed. We will calculate the overall speed by adding the speed value that we get from the speed manager script and the local speed value that we set in the inspector for the object. So we will use the final speed value to move our game object. Now save this file and back to Unity. Now we can move the background layer at different speeds. Let us test by setting the first layer to move at a speed that is less than the overall speed. To do that, we can add it by -1. Now I want the second layer objects to move at a lower speed than the first layer. So let us set the speed in the object movement to -2, and also third layer objects will move at a lower speed than the first two. So let's set its speed to -3. So now let me test by disabling our player object. Now our three background objects are moving at a different speeds, but we still need to adjust the speed. So select the background object. This is the BG object that is behind all the objects, and set the speed to -3.5. So this will move slower than all the objects in our game. Now let's play and see. Okay, this looks much better than earlier. You may have to adjust the speed uh, to make it look better for your game. So just play test around with different values and see which one looks better for you. This is the basic of parallaxing technique, where where we have set different layer of objects and move them with different speeds to add depth to our game. So experiment with different values and see what looks best for your game. I think I forgot to add the speed manager script in our game. So let's select the game manager object and drag and drop the speed manager script. Also, we need to adjust the speed for our obstacles. Initially we were using our object movement script to move, so we had it to set to 5. Since we are using the speed manager script, we can set the local speed value to 0 and only use the global speed value. So do this for all the prefab obstacles. Double click on the prefab to open it and then set the speed to 0. And let's clean the hierarchy by moving the background objects into its parent. And now enable the player object and play. I think our player is getting merged with the background color, and I want to adjust the color for the background sprite. So let me select the background object and make it a little bit to darker tone. Do it for the other background objects as well. Okay, click play now. Okay, that looks better. Now we are done with most of the stuff. In the next part, we will integrate UI to our game, and also we will add coins to pick up. So thanks for watching, guys.